In 1 minute.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today I'm going to be doing some unboxing with Born Pretty, as well as start putting some nails on my natural nails. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in, and for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. Okay, you guys, I took a little hiatus. Had to do some work, and I'm going to be doing this kind of work for you. So this actually came fairly normal. So I mentioned the last PR that I did with Born Pretty. I wasn't sure if it was like had anything to do with the new tariffs or anything like that, but I ended up getting this. Then again, actually, this stuff here, I'm going to do a re-unboxing video, and I'll have the links attached to that. This is actually stuff you can get on Amazon. So, the Amazon items do come quicker than stuff that's shipped internationally. So actually, if I really thought about it, that's probably why, Born Pretty, the rep asked if I wanted these specific items as opposed to their regular ones, because some of the items on their website, I think they might separate it into its own category, but if it says US or something like that, it's because it's already here. But anyway. Hi, Bramble. Happy Friday. How are you? I have to turn my neck today to look at the chat. I just realized I forgot my phone, my other phone, so I can see the chat. But yeah, so let's unbox this. We have more jellies. I guess they threw this in. They threw it in. I don't know. I don't remember this. So it says that it's 15 milliliter super top coat. Oh, thank you. That was my handy dandy hubs. Bring me the phone. Oh, yeah. No, it was Dexter, I guess. He's the happy helper. All right, let me pull up my live so that I can see the chat. I am new to technology, so I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. I got it. Good to go. All right. Okay, getting over being sick. Yes, I think flu season is going to be over, right? There's actually a number of us in our little circle here that's been sick more than once. So I feel so bad for them. Yeah, he's pretty good. You know, we kind of help each other out. I love their packaging, by the way. Very hollow. Hello. All right, let me get my whatchamacallits. I used my cuticle pusher to open this stuff. All right, I actually wasn't expecting Born Pretty today. I was going to do nails. I have a trip next week, and I wanted to put some shorties onto my nails. But since we have this, I'll unbox it today, and then we'll go into doing hard gel and polygel. Okie dokie. Expiration 3 years. You know, most people say like 12 months, 24 months. That actually has 3 years. All right, so this is Super Coat F02. I'm not too sure if there's a difference. I love these bottles though. I saw these bottles in their jelly collection, so it's really nice to see the same bottle in their top coat, which is more than their regular sized bottle. Hey, DGK Sports. Nice to see you here. Consistency is the same. It's a super top coat. I really should look into this, but I'm guessing this is a shinier and stronger top coat than what they normally have. All right. So this one is what we're going to look at today. Moss Wave Jelly Series. I actually saw Barbie have this on her channel. And of course she would, because we both love greens. So I kind of already have an idea of what this looks like. And I guess I have to do a set of these. Oh my gosh, I don't know when I'm going to do this with my trip. Stinking day. I'm going to have to figure something out. Hey, Tough Nerd Toys. Happy Friday. Everybody check out Tough Nerd Toys. He also has another channel, Tough Nerd Gaming. I believe at least one of his channels is featured on my channel. So go there, check on his channel. And then I think Tough Nerd Toys has a link to his other gaming channel. Any hoots? Hi, E. Happy Friday. All right. Let's get into this. These are 7 milliliters, of course. They're kind of typical size. And these are jellies, Moss Wave Jelly Collection. This is 06. Let's start with 01. Okay. 01. And this one is like a milky white. I love jellies. Darn, I want to use... Maybe I can. I dropped my little swatch tabs and a couple of them fell off, so I don't want to lose it. I think I'm just going to use the tabs that fell off. Okay. Today we're just PR unboxing, and then I'm going to put on some short nails on my hand nails for my trip next week. It should be fun, I guess. I mean, it's for work, so see how much fun it could be. But it's right. It's all right. Like, no, I don't think you're supposed to have fun during the week, are you? Not that much fun. So apparently it's like a show, like an expo, and it's in like this casino resort thing. And it's so funny because the last time I've been invited to a work expo was when I worked at a liquor store. And it was a wine and spirits expo in Atlantic City. So that was a fun time. I don't think there'll be any wine vendors at this expo that or show that I'm going to, but it is held in like a resort casino, which I think is kind of interesting. I mean, I guess not. Well, you know, I think it's on their website, it said it was, but I do construction, so it's like, it's just weird. Like wine and spirits, you can kind of assume works very well in a resort casino. And then just like building, I guess you could do that. Just don't drink while you go, I guess. But 1000% they'll probably serve some sort of alcoholic beverage. Will I partake? No, I will not partake. Because my motto is you don't shit where you eat. Pardon the French. Like, it's been forever since I've gone to an event. No, it's not. I actually was invited to a quinceañera in November, but that's different. That has children in it, so that really doesn't count. So I really haven't gone out to an adult event. Oh my gosh, since my wedding, 2020 during the day. Oh no. Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, so Fun Josie's has been tucked away, collecting dust in a box in the attic, you know. So we'll see how it goes, but there will be no fun. I will be, you know, stick up the butt Josie when I'm down there, because I'll be stick up the butt Josephine when I'm down there. Just to make sure. Hi, Jeannie. Happy Friday. Oh, get a massage. You know what's so funny? I don't like people touching me. But for oh, where am I going? I'm gonna be going down to Mississippi. So first time in Mississippi. I've been to Alabama. I've driven through the states going to Alabama. Both 95 and then some other route. So I've gone to the route that takes you to Tennessee. But yeah, I've never been to Mississippi unless I went through this route. I wasn't driving, but I went through this route through Tennessee to get to Alabama. I don't know if you geographically I suck at the moment, so I don't even know if I passed through Mississippi. But I know 95 doesn't. So or at least my travels going there didn't. I don't like I said, you know, it's Friday. It's Friday, haven't slept well. Okay. I don't even know what I was saying. Let me see. Oh, a massage. Yeah, I don't like people touching me, but for like, was it last year's anniversary? We went to this bougie spa near here. I live near Princeton, so if anybody has this ideal vision of what Princeton is like because of the school, yeah, I would say it's like that because the stinking spa was like a freaking arm and a leg. And it wasn't bad at all, actually. I was like, oh, massage is nice. And then I was kind of hooked. So I brought my mom there and I got a second one. I was gonna bring my sister there for her birthday, but you know, the economy's just turned to crap these days. Yummy. Yummy, I'm saying. Oh, 02. This has some shimmer in it, some iridescent shimmer. I like that. So in case you haven't realized yet, this Moss Wave Jelly collection is going to have more earth tones, which I love. I think that's more my color wheel. So I'm really looking forward to doing this. It's just, I didn't think that it would come this fast because I'm going to put a full set for my trip. And I don't know how I'm going to do the PR nails because they want you to put it on your real nails, which is okay. But now I'm going to have nails on it, so I can't put press-ons over it. Or can you? I don't know. Has anyone put press-ons over extensions? Question mark. I can say I hope. Okay. Thank you for stopping by, Bridget. Bridget hails from Australia. She is one of my ride or dies at this point. She always shows up. So thank you so much, Bridget, for stopping by today. This is 03. This looks like a jade color. I wish they gave names to their colors because it looks like, you know, I would like to see if I'm right. This kind of looks jadey. Does this look jaded to you? Oh. All right, just waiting for this tab to cure. This is the milky white one. I feel like I already have this one. If this is intended to be the milky white one. And the one I'm curing up now is that iridescent green one with the shimmer. I like that, but I like my jellies to be just plain, like a plain color. It doesn't need to have metallics in it or anything. Sometimes glittery, but like if they have mylar flakes, I think that's nice. I think Bramble, you just did like a Madam Glam builder with the mylar. I think that's nice because then it kind of looks like an opal, and I love opals. I think opals are the other birthstone of October, which is my grandmother's birthstone, and she just had her year passing yesterday. So hello, Lola in heaven. Oh, thank you so much, Nerd Toys. I really appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Tough Nerd Toys does a lot of lives and I'll pop in there, but it gets a little raunchy. Like, I mean, I'm the one that says probably inappropriate things, so that's my disclaimer to you all if you ever go. Anyhow, this one is that iridescent shimmer. Ooh, it's reflecting. Yeah, it looks yellow because of the shimmer, but it's got the green tone in it. All right, now that that's the two loose ones, the juice is loose. Anyone see that documentary? They didn't send they didn't send you any green? Um, thank you, Tough Nerd Toys. Oh yeah, you know what? I probably might have mentioned her once. Like I knew Tough Nerd Toys and I used to work in the same place, and I surely I must have mentioned her at least once. And I think at the time that I worked with you, I was living with her actually. So we've lived together for quite some time. So I had that close relationship with her. So she my best friend. Anyway, they didn't send you any green, eh? But you're more like a bluey person. When I post this, when I do the re-unboxing in a video that will probably have better video, um, I'll post the link in the description box. It's an Amazon link, and then when you go on Amazon, you can change the color package on there. There's different choices. They might have a blue one. I didn't really look, so they probably do. They have to. They have like everything. But I think that's more your scene if you haven't got it already. But I'm glad they're like pushing more different colors. I feel like every time they come to me, it's just like pinks and nudes. And it's not my style. Yeah, yeah, she was good. 04. Yeah, it was a crazy thing because I've been having dreams, like maybe two dreams where she was in it like last week. And I was like, oh, that was cool. I mean, before it would have been awesome, but 2024 kind of ruined that kind of a thing for me. I just, I've been going through a thing. So normally like I'd be all spiritual about it and be like, oh, what does this mean? Last year I saw a blue jay just show up in my balcony. I was like, oh, that's love. Now it's just like, oh, well, but it was weird that I had a dream about her, or with her, or however you say it, last week. And then I didn't even realize till I looked at the calendar this week and I was like, oh shoot, her anniversary's coming up um Thursday. So I was like, oh, it's been a year already? It's crazy. 2024 was just a ton of craziness, so I guess it did just fly by. Hi Sandra, I was gonna say happy Saturday. Let's not rush this game here. Happy Friday. How are you? What's your saying is more spring jellies? Ah, I'd like, you know what? I'd love to get a spring jelly, but I don't want to open that box because I still want to get colors like this, like the greens, the blues, the purples. Like I just want to even out my inventory here because I have mostly pinks and nudes. Um, Even reds, I feel like I probably have like a couple of reds, like plain red and a little, blood red. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, I was just telling Bramble, it's, the flu season is probably wrapping up by now, right? So hopefully this will be the last. Oh, Bam Bam. Yeah, I mean, Yeah, we've all been in that boat last year. It was like, it just keeps, I don't know. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but it just seems like it keeps tanking. I just said it last year. I'm not going to say this year's going to be better or the best because every year I say it just seems to be getting worse. I'm like, I might be jinxing it. All right. 04. So far, my favorite. A rainbow of colors. I think I got that one. Did I get that one like last month? And in fact, I think I have the swatches and I didn't put them on I didn't actually have them. I'm like totally behind on everything. I just, as you know, I've been doing work 05. I'm just trying to be extra so that I can be top dog. You know, it's one thing to be there, it's another thing to stay there. You know, I can't. Yeah, so I'm totally exhausted. So I'm banking on this weekend. I've got to rest. I've got to sleep early tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday because I have like the earliest travel come Monday just to get to the stinking airport. And I don't want to be like half dead by the time I get to stinking MISSISSIPPI. One thing with jellies, I don't like that you gotta like, I'm a 1-coater, but these things are gonna be like a 2-coater. I've been sick more in the months than in the last 8 months. Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. I know. You know what's so funny? I kind of, I always make a joke of probably inappropriate times, but I said, are we going to get workman's comp if I don't make it to Mississippi? Ah, I wasn't actually, in the morning when I'm on the treadmill and I see all this, all the TV screens with the news and everything. I'm like, oh my goodness. And it's not just the flights, I live in the tri-state area. So for some reason, we're all shedding light. Then again, I don't watch the news. So maybe this is a normal thing. And I'm just realizing this now that I'm back like every day at the gym. They're shedding light on New York City in a very bad way. And then they'll have that one moment when they're trying to promote it as well. And it's like, oh, after that, you're going to put that in there? Like, it doesn't look that great. But anyway, yeah, like all these planes are freaking screwing up. People are just killing each other out there. It's freaking chaos. It's stinking chaos. So yes, I did ask if we would get workman's comp if we were in any way ruined by our flights next week. They just laughed, but we'll see. I would never be scared with things like that. I used to fly very frequently as a kid, back and forth to the Philippines, but so I'm used to flying. But I must say, I'm a little worried. And I was thinking about it. And I used to, during one of the recessions we've had, I did a little stint for this aerospace company where we do make, I worked in the engineering department and we were working on the engine parts for these commercial planes. And back then, and I say back then because I don't know how they do it now with cutting corners and saving a buck or two, but they were very strict on what passes, what doesn't pass, and then your name was on it. So if something did screw up in the sky somewhere, the little code numbers could trail back to you as the employee of the whole company, right? So that's scary. I don't know how they do it now, but I feel like with all these planes kind of messing up, could it be the parts not being all correct? Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes it's all not user error. Nowadays, it could be birds. Or it could be just that guy that was partying all night and just didn't give a crap the next morning. You never know. So, am I a little worried? Yeah, I'm a little worried. I don't have like a will or anything, but I feel like at some point I should probably do that. I'm not 20 anymore. Anyways, and that was 06. You got like a brownie color. And these are the other two, if you can see them. And the milky white. But this is the Earth Tone collection. It's not the Earth Tone collection. I call it an Earth Tone collection, but this is the Moss Wave jellies. I got to do a set with that. I don't know. I'm going to have to tell them it's going to be posted next week or something. Let me see. Are you flying? Well, I'm riding a train to get to the plane, so I'm going to be doing it all. No, it's for work. So, yeah. Once upon a time, I wish that I could travel with my car to every state except for Hawaii, of course, Alaska. Well, you can drive to Alaska, except for Hawaii, obviously. But I just never had that chance. But I guess I'll be going to Mississippi. No. Thank you, Jeannie. Yeah, I hope I do too. I mean, it should be fine. I say that now. I'm gonna try to binge film this weekend. I normally binge film Sundays, so if I'm MIA. Oh, and this is the super top coat. I don't think I need to be swatching that. But yeah, I'll do a re-unboxing so we can see the colors closer. But the design, it's gonna have to be when I come back, because I'm gonna have nails. So I'm going to, you guys can skedaddle with dinner or any Friday plans that you have, but I'm going to just stick around and maybe do two nails. I have Gelish hard gel, and then I want to do where's it at? I want to do the Polygel in Gelish. I like to leave my higher quality product on my natural nails. Oh, not my hair. So I'll be working with these two today, so we can see the diff. And I think for my right hand, I'm going to do the hard gel because I like playing with hard gel. And for my less dominant hand that I'm putting on my left hand, I'm going to work with the polygel because polygel, of course, doesn't level out as quickly or doesn't at all. You can shape it, take your time with it, make it nice and perfect. So for those that are not good with their non-dominant hand, which at this point I probably am not anymore because I don't use my non-dominant hand on videos anymore, really, which is not good. But I don't even know how it's gonna be like. I'm like, it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, polygel would be a good thing to use for it because, like I said, you can take your time with it, make sure it's perfect. But we'll see because it's been forever. Great. Me too, Josie. That's also when I respond to all of the comments. Yeah, I mean, listen, you guys, you probably already know. My comments list, it dates back to like probably 3 months at this point, which means that I have some people that I haven't gotten to their videos, that I'm backlogged for, because I binge their videos up like back to 3 months, obviously. So, I do plan, since I'm going to be away from home, I do plan on probably trying to knock down some of that when I'm in the room just chilling and doing nothing. Oh, what did I see? There's supposed to be, the iTunes, the iHeart Music Awards. I might want to watch that because we've got some OGs presenting or performing or whatever. So, all right, let me get my whatchamacallits. I don't know what kind of forms I want to use. I love these ones, but I hate wasting them. But I like these ones because these are good. They're very sticky. Sticky! I don't know why I did that. How's your favorite mascot? He's good. He's such a baby. Oh my gosh. I realize it. I realize I spoil the heck out of him. He's like a Richie Rich. I don't even know what that means because I've never seen the cartoon. Or is that a comic? Um, but I'm gonna miss the heck out of him next week. I don't go anywhere. Like I do the gym and the grocery store and then maybe the occasional like what are those things? Doctor appointment. And he gets upset. Like, oh, and the post office. I've been shipping a lot of things out to you guys lately, so even when I disappear for a few minutes or whatever, I come back and he's like angry. He starts meowing. Like, you have that cute meow, like, I'm hungry, meow. And then it was like, where the hell have you been? Yeah. It's like, all right, guy. Sorry. He's 11. Yes, 11. I know. I'm just so terrible. I mean, I'm getting older and people are just going away and stuff. And I'm like, dang, he's like 10. So I have at least 10 more years with him. And I'm like, no, couldn't you just live forever? Like, that would be great if you could just do me that favor. I finally get to use this Varnell dehydrator and acid-free primer. Hi, Maria. Happy Friday. How are you? He's a little nut job. Like, before last year, we were having our daily like meetings at work, and so I didn't really put the camera on or anything like that. And it's like he doesn't care, right? And then this year, we have more new people in our meeting, so now we do video, and he just knows, like. He's a smart cat, but he knows when I'm doing video virtual because that's when he'll decide to jump on me and try to get me off. Like, we've had meetings since last week, and every time I have blur out the background, it's like a Teams thing, the Teams app. So I have a blurred out background, but then like he'll sit on my lap and then up pops 2 ears in the video. And I'm just like, oh God. I'm trying to make it seem like it doesn't phase me. And I never, he's spoiled. I never give him any limitations on where he can go and where he can be, unless like there's maintenance and I want to tuck him away in the bedroom or something. But anyway, so he's just on a rampage. He jumps on me, and then sometimes he sees stuff behind me, so he'll jump. Like, he never does this normally. He's on my lap, and then he'll kind of, well, either jump or just like stand up and use my shoulders to like lean on to look behind me. So you have this full-on black cat in my in my work meeting, and I'm just like, oh great. I didn't look like a cat lady. Okay. So, I mean, they all know of him anyway. One guy actually met him because we used to work somewhere else. And I took him to work one day. Yes, I did. He was a hit. Everybody loves him wherever he goes. And I get jealous sometimes. So, most black cats are smart. Yes, he is the smartest. We think that he was a dog in his previous life because he does a lot of dog things. Like, you know, he fetches, he walks on a leash, he can jump through a hoop, he can shake hands, he begs for food. Um and yeah, I mean, cats are smart, but I feel like he must have been a dude too in his previous life and getting punished because he's very intelligent. Like, he knows how to milk it. Hi, Cordy. Happy Friday. How are you? Oh, I gotta move my phone now because I'm going to be using my Gelish LED 18G lamp. Let's see. I'd pull it out, but it's huge. I've had this lamp since 2016. Okay, for my hard gel, I have my let's whip out a, I don't want to use that one. Well, I have two of them, I guess I can use, but let me just use a bar nail brush. Give me the oosh, Nikes. What was that? Did I break this? Time to get new brushes. All right, we're not using that one. Josie strong. Square round. You know what? Why don't I just use my oval? I like oval. Okay. I'm curious. What would everyone in chat think if you saw someone walking or in a room with you or a confined space or or whatever wearing a mask? Would you be concerned? Would you think it's normal? And you know, honesty is the best policy. Because I'm debating if I should stick with my mask policy and freak people out, or you know, just get all risky and not wear it. What are your thoughts? Oh, my phone is in the way. Oh, good, E. Do people like look at you funny? Because, you know, I do go out with my mask here in Jersey, and I don't get, you know, they don't freak out, but they just think that there's something wrong with me. And then when they'll ask me like, "Oh, why are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I just, you know, haven't been sick for 5 years." Like to keep that streak up, and they're like, "Oh, I thought you were probably coming down with a cold, coming back from a cold or something." And nope. I just thought maybe, I mean, I didn't think, I wasn't thinking. Yeah, I think people just don't do it anymore. And I'm the only one, I feel. But apparently E is too, so I'm not alone. I can't remember if there's a heat spike on this. I mean, I'm not feeling any heat spikes. Oh yeah, there's a little bit. It's been a while. Oh, okay. See, the last time I was in a subway was when I was in New York City. And the funny thing about that is I remember it clear as day. We didn't shut down yet. I think we shut down like the end of April. So it's had to have been the beginning or middle of April when we started hearing of the stories. And my train was like delayed or something was wrong with it. So I had to run all the way downstairs. Like my train is above street level, like not on street level, above it. So I had to run down those stairs and then run down the subway stairs to get to this other train to get to work. And when I did that, I was out of breath, out of shape me. And I don't fare well with wind, like cold air, hot air, that kind of mixture going in my lungs and my throat, because then, it like dries up my throat. So I was coughing by the time I went down to the subway, and I found a nice spot where there was like nobody. It's very rare to find a spot during rush hour. So I went there, and that's just about the time that I was starting to cough, and this lady like was gonna stand next to me, and as I was coughing, she like bolted the other way. So I was like, "Ooh, I'm a little offended, kinda." Because I hate coughing. I hate showing people any of my weakness. That's a general like issue I have. So let alone, showing that I'm sick during, you know, pre-pandemic. I was like, how embarrassing. But then I realized, ooh, this is good, because then that means like I can scare people away from me. I mean, like I said, in a crowded subway, it could be useful. But yeah, I was like a little offended. Hey, Conjure of Nails, happy Friday. How are you? I would cough so people would move away. Nice. See, he knew the trick before I did. Let's see. I don't wear one, but I put my trust in God that he will keep me safe. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. The only thing you don't want to do with that is work in New York City and then have your mitten roll up the subway railing and then cover your mouth with it and breathe in. I got sick within 12 hours. I did that on my first year working in New York City. It was wintertime, and that was probably the worst thing I did. Um, oh, okay. Tough Nerd Toys doesn't wear the coat. I'm just joking. Um, let's see. I don't care now. It was funny when I had the respirator. Oh no. He was probably like, oh, I hope I won't have to give any mouth to mouth. Let's see. Packed on the tubes like sardines, and I don't want germs. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Cordy knows. Like sometimes in those subways, you're just like shoulder to shoulder, and it's not just like just getting germs too. Sometimes they're just profusely sweating on you. And I'm short, so it's like no fun for a shorty. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. Did I miss something? Use the crease at your elbow. Oh, yeah. Like Elmo says. Anybody see that one? Oh my gosh, where was I? This dude just, I think it was the gym. He just flat out decided to sneeze while on the treadmill and didn't even bother covering his nose. I was just like, bro, really? And if it wasn't for that documentary I saw like in high school or something where they showed the spray distance of a sneeze, I wouldn't have cared. But I saw it and I was like, oh, that cloud is stretching far. Oh, and there's another thing too. There's this guy in the gym. He uses, the paper towels that you use to clean the machines off. Like legit, would you ever use that to blow your nose in? I mean, I guess if you really needed to, but he did that routinely every morning next to the paper towel dispensers near the treadmill I normally go on. And it's like, aren't you going to get a paper cut up your nose or something? Like that just does not feel like Puffs Plus, in my opinion. It's just like, oh, oh. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. Yes, this is going to be interesting. I'm definitely going to wear a mask on the plane because um back in 2019 when I was sick, I got sick because I was in a plane um from Germany, I like saying that. Um and two people on my right were like just sneezing and coughing the whole time, and it was one of the, I was like doing the like, but it didn't dawn on me to like maybe cover my face and every orifice on my body, because the moment I got off from JFK to the ride up Queens, like that was like a 20-minute ride. I was legit sick once I got into my apartment. That was fast. I mean, like, I don't know how long the flight was from Germany to JFK, but to be sick within the same day, that was some. Oh, and it was painful too. It was some sort of I call it the German flu. That's where I got it. But anyway, yeah, I will be wearing it on the plane. I don't care. I just gotta, and that's probably the least of my worries. I probably just have to worry about the plane getting there in pristine condition. Right? So, and then I close the lid on the toilet. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Um, because of what I do, I don't know how this came about, but we were talking about the gases that come up when you flush the toilet, and not necessarily after number two. It could be any time and every time you flush the toilet, and it could be coming up through the sewer. So it's not even your own shit. Yeah, we always leave it closed. But I do that because I mean I've always closed the lid, but I especially made sure that everyone else did when I toted Dexter around, because Dexter at one point thought it would be fun to drink the water from the toilet. He would put his paws, I caught him, he put his paws in the bowl, and I was like, no. Like, what the hell are you doing? I caught him at my parents' house. I was like, you need to close the lid on your toilet. He's going in there like a psycho. Um, yeah, the heck, on top of the gas. So, for those that don't close the lid, we'll think twice now. And of course, you have those like rare stories of like snake found in the toilet, that magically climbs up through the pipes. Yep, that's another reason to close the lid. Let me see. Um, ooh, Bam Bam was bougie. I made Dexter to be bougie. Well, I don't know, because I used to give him water in a bowl, and I always try to Google health stuff for him as well as myself. I mean, not at the same time, but I'm just saying. And once upon a time, it was like, oh, cats like running water for X, Y, and Z. And one of the reasons why was because of, the cleanliness of running water versus stagnant water. I was like, oh, getting a fountain. So now that I got him a fountain, he's all about water. But I don't know if, when I give him water in a bowl, it looked like it was disappearing. So I would like to hope he was drinking water. I mean, cats, they're funny. Like they drink water, but it's not like they're avid water drinkers, which is something you have to be careful of if they have FUS, which is the feline urinary syndrome, which is what he has. So, yeah, they rely on their water through their food. mostly cats. So if you end up with that problem, they're going to tell you to get special food that's like just inundated with water and special stuff to break down the crystals in his little kidneys. Ooh, rats. Um, that is funny too that you say rats, because I was saying earlier how on the treadmill, I live in the tri-state area, so we get a lot of news reports coming from New York. They said they're starting to have a rat problem. I think that place is just turning into a dump. But rats coming up. I would hate that. This is more on the liquidier side, this gelish hard gel. So the consistency is not thick, which means the layers aren't as thick. And I have that ridge of my nail to the nail form. So I'm just trying to make sure that I add enough of that hard gel on that ridge to smooth out the nail. We're driving to pick up my dog. Okay, drive safe, Sandra. Starting. Yeah, I feel like, okay, when I was there, it wasn't like, I mean, Midtown stank, by the way. Um, Man, so if you ever talk to some bougie person about the Midtown and how it's so nice, I'm like, dude, they're talking like their shit don't stink. It does. It does. I walk by it. It stank. But anyway, I didn't think it was that bad though. No, I mean, not the stink. I meant like the cleanliness. I don't know. It's been a while though since I've been there, and it seems like all hell's breaking loose. But sometimes the media just likes to post craziness, and then that one moment of, ooh, enjoy New York's restaurant week. Like, why would we? You just showed, 6 reports of people stabbing and shooting each other. Yeah, let's go for restaurant week. I think I did that once though. I think they just got they got discounts and specials. But I just think it's so funny, you know. I mean, I would think that they would show them in a better light. But like I said, I just I don't really watch the news. I just happen to watch it now because I'm on the treadmill for so long. And they do a lot of New York. I'm like, what's going on in Jersey? Can we at least see? And I shouldn't have said that, right? I was like, couldn't we just see if New Jersey is New York City really as bad, or is that all they show? Because I feel like we don't hear anything about New Jersey. And then sure enough, that same week, because I was like talking to Toby about it, and we saw like something happened in New Jersey. I was like, oh crap, that was me. Sorry, didn't mean it. But I just would like to know if we need to worry about anything going on here for a change. Like, I don't step into New York ever anymore. How about we find out if I can walk down the block and then worry about some serial killer is all I want to know. Okay, so layer upon layer is pretty much what I've done here. I love this nail form. It's so sticky. This is Hand and Nail Harmony, and I did go, when I do hard gel, I exaggerate because I feel like it's always a hit or miss. I haven't done this in a while. If you don't hit those corners of your smile line, it could rip off. If you don't do it thick enough, obviously it won't be thick enough. And plus sometimes this is super clear, by the way, that when it's on here, it's like, did I make, I'm trying to do a short square, and obviously this is more than a short square, but I've done it to where I missed the square, like it's all like crooked and jagged, so I definitely over exaggerated with the hard gel. But just to make sure, I'm putting this under again. Hard gel is tougher than polygel, I think, but once you get it going, it's fun. I like it because it's a quick, like, whoop. With polygel, I think you just get trapped into the black hole of trying to make it perfect. So I don't know, at least for me, I just keep patting, 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 patting. And then it's crooked one way, keep patting, patting, patting. crooked the other way. Oh, but it's all in good fun, I guess. It's been quite a while since I've done that, but quite a while since I've put any extensions like this on here. I think I repaired my nail with the fiber gel the other week. But other than that, you know, my nails have been pretty bare, and that's gonna change. The design I can't show you yet. I might put it in a video, but I'm gonna use the company logo colors. If I really had every minute in the world to do it, I'd probably do a French and do like the company name on it. I think that would be real cute, but I really just don't want to be all gimmicky when I show up. I mean, I've never seen these freaking people before. And I don't want to brown nose to the umpteenth power by saying, "Oh, look at me! I got the company name." Like it, like I don't know. It's just it would be funny. So I'm probably gonna do most of my filing elsewhere. No, like off camera. But I'm just gonna do like the sides and trim off the bit of the tip so that I can function, because after this live I'm gonna eat. I made some Filipino stuff, so I've been rocking that all week. I try not to eat too many of my Filipino favorites because I am trying to lose weight. So check this. When I spoke to most of you last, I said that when I finally was cleared to make changes in my diet and stuff like that, I was like at 160. And I really just wanted to be back to normal. So I started working out. But more importantly, I wanted to fit in suits without having to buy new ones for the stinking trip. That didn't work. I got, whole new suits. But so the idea was to work out till this trip and hopefully fit in these suits. I didn't get there, but I did lose 10 pounds since then. So I'm happy with it. I mean, I'm not, weight's never, it's been a concern, but not to the point where it's like, I hate myself for it. It's never like that. I just never had to fit in. Let's see. I think ever since I met hubby, I just didn't go out much anymore, and I ended up working from home. So I really, I have a little shame to it, but I haven't shopped for clothes in like so long, 5 years. So when I get invited randomly to stuff, I'm like, shoot, let me pull out something nice. Do I have anything? Do I fit in it? And then I just bought whole new suits this past weekend. I mean, I'm happy for the 10. I'm going to obviously still go for more. I need to be back to my normal. I need to be back to a safe BMI rate because, I don't want to end up. I have a family history of diabetes, high blood pressure. So I don't want to be caught there. So I just want to be back to my old self. So I have another meeting in like April, and I'm hoping that I lose 10 more, because then by that point, maybe I'll fit into my other suits and then I don't have to buy new ones. This whole spiel right now is just to save myself from buying these suits because they're expensive. But I have to say, if anyone's looking for a suit, Macy's is definitely the place to go, because I went to some outlet, and I know it's an outlet, but they usually say outlets are cheaper. But I remember I needed a suit back in 2021, and I got one suit for like almost $300. And I thought that was insanity. And so when I went to Macy's last weekend, I knew that I was going to be a big, hefty price. And, but what happened was I ended up getting like 3 suits for, I think it was a little over $300. So that was great. I was like, shoot, man. I thought this sucker was I thought maybe it would be like 6. you know, because that one I bought was 300, almost 300, and that was a name brand suit. I mean, I did get Calvin Klein in one of them. I didn't know the other brands, but I just went for petite because I'm stinking petite. And they didn't have a large selection, which I have a problem with. Why do they not show love to shorties? I think shorties, no offense, are cuter. You know, we have cuter shoes, we have cuter clothes when you make them short. So why don't they make more short clothes for shorties? I went to the petite section and they only had like, I only was able to find a pair of pants there. And then the others I got at a regular size that I have to hem either tonight or tomorrow. So, oh, and you know what's so sad? I used to take my pants to my grandmother to hem. So this is the first time that I'm going to hem them myself. Isn't that crazy? Sadness. All right. I think back in the 90s and early 2000s, outlets were cheaper. Yeah, right? That's why I went. It wasn't stinking cheap. I paid a freaking penny for that dang suit that I wore one time. We had to get this. We were doing company photos that was going to be on the website. And it was like this navy blue we had to get. And they suggested that everyone wear a navy blue. I saw people there with no navy blue in my butt. And well, one time those sad idiots laid me off. But that's fine because I ended up working in this awesome place that's sending me to Mississippi. I love my job. My job is the best job ever. Next to YouTube, of course. Because with my job, I do what I love. And with YouTube, I get to be with people I love. Love you guys. But yeah, I mean, in a sense of, I'm counting those blessings. I'm counting those blessings. Because I always said, like, it's great to work from home. At least I say that now, and have kids. Because obviously you can be your own nanny. And, my work day to day is not too crazy. We have one meeting a day. And most of it is like I'm just sitting there like a zombie drawing all day. So it's like the best job ever. And I spend that time babysitting Dexter. Actually, no, he babysits me, so he cracks the whip every now and then. He knows too. If I'm like in the bedroom, like farting around or something in the morning, he'll start meowing like at the door, trying to lead me outside. Like we work in the living room. Let's go. You gotta pay for my food this month. Anyway, see. Like last chance. Wait. It was like the last chance for the things that didn't sell in the regular stores. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that. I just thought they were because they were like the third party was out, Let's see. Ooh, date night. Love that. All right, Jeannie, you have the best time. And have a great weekend. And sorry if I missed your live the other day. I was working all night. I probably got 3 hours of sleep trying to upstage this dude that's been being so stupid. All right. I think maybe, I don't know if I want to go any shorter, but I don't want these to be long. When I show up, I don't want them to see Josie. I want them to see Josephine, But I love this. This sucker is clear as day. I'm going to do the rest of the filing and obviously the rest of the nails later. But I'm going to do the Polygel next real quick. And then we all can have our Friday night. I might have a glass of wine. I didn't have it now because I knew I was doing this, and I don't want to screw them up because I will be wearing these next week. If I had my wine, I probably wouldn't have gotten to this point. I don't know. All right. Next. For this, I have the Gelish brush. I like this one because block her number? Oh, did I miss something? Block whose number? I like this one because it has the really long spatula. I don't know why. You probably don't need anything that long, right? I don't know. But this is the first stuff that I learned on. So this is all I know. I don't know much, but I know Gelish. Alright, so I'm gonna get another one. And that'll be the day when I upgrade to longer extensions. It just sucks because I have to do the crochet. It doesn't suck that I'm doing crochet videos, but it sucks that I do the crochet videos because I can't have permanent extensions. I have to always put them on peel-offs because you worry about the negative comments you get on your videos. Man, I've been getting negative comments on my crochet videos that I did like 2 years ago with long nails. And it's like, well, did you look at the channel? Because I don't really do crocheting as much. I do nails, and I guess that's the problem, right? You have to stick to one thing. I miss long nails. That's why I like watching your guys' channels sometimes, because sometimes you do the long ones. And I live through you guys. It's a buffer being that long. Okay, just checking. So let's see how I do, because I am a lefty and I'll now be doing this in righty. I already feel like the weirdness. All right, Polygel gel. Oh, what did I just say? Gelish Polygel is harder and I am weak. So if you think that this is hard stuff, it's not that hard. I just have no strength whatsoever. And now that I put this nail form on, I guess I should have done this before I put the nail form. All right, I'm just gonna like take it out. But that's why I liked it in the first place. Like Model 1s to me is too sticky and too soft. I like Madame Glams. I like Makar even has good polygel. Oh shoot, I didn't put my thingy on. Hold on. But I'm trying to think what else. It's been so long I don't even remember what else I have. Beetles. It depends, I feel, on beetles. I feel like sometimes depending on the pigment, you get nice firm ones, other ones you get them too soft. And then I tried the Born Pretty ones. I think the Born Pretty ones were too soft for me. Yes, use my table. I'm still exhausted. I think I had my first good night of sleep last night, and I feel like I could have slept the whole rest of the day because I was just this whole past 2 weeks just trying to work hard. It's training. I was struggling braiding Amore's hair last week. Just imagine if Yeah, your nails were long. That's also why I want to keep them short. I don't want to be caught like, having to do something normal and having one of these dudes look at me like, why the heck does she have long nails? Like, she's one of those. I don't know. I think I probably think too much when it comes to people at work because I always want to try to. Oh, what would be helpful? Slip solution. Oh, get with it. I'm telling you. There are people that are kind of like nervous to do lives. I just jump in without thinking, and clearly because I am not ready to be doing this stuff. uh, okay. This is my favorite slip solution. Okay. Oh, and I didn't even show it. There you go. Did I show it? I don't remember. It comes in two sizes. It has the 8 fluid ounce and then the 4. If there was anything that I was going to pay too much money for, it would be this. Because like I said, Gelish is great, but the price points are insane. But I would definitely get it for their Polygel and their slip solution. And I've said this before, but when I was researching, I first saw this on Nail Career Education's channel, and then during the research, they are the first company to create Polygel, and their Polygel is legit Polygel, and everybody else should be saying Hybrid-Gel or anything but it's not. I don't think they trademarked it or something. But anyway, so in case you're wondering where Polygel came from or started or whatever like that. And I didn't know that. I didn't even know Polygel existed. I think back in 2016, I was like, all right, I'm done scratching my face at night. I need extensions. Let's see what's out there because I knew acrylic. I did acrylic like in high school and college, and I was like, eh. And as I was looking for Kiss or whatever I was looking for, then I was watching these YouTubes to kind of get back into nails again. And then I saw Nail Career Education's channel. And then she did she said, oh, she went to an expo and she showed clips of that. And then she stopped by the Gelish table and they gave her the Polygel kit. And after I saw that video, I was like, oh, snap, I got to try that. So I found it on Amazon. It was like it came with everything. It came with the lamp. It came with the polygel. It came with the dehydrator primer. It came with 3 polygel colors. It came with the brush. It came with the nail cleanser, the nail remover, and slip solution. And it was like 400 something on Amazon at the time. And I was like, this is a lot, but it's a system. So I was like, I got to do it. So that's how I ended up, doing nails again because I tried polygel for the first time. I was like, yo, it's like, this stuff is so cool. Like, with acrylic, you just have to be fast about it and smart about it. I'm just doing mindless, whatever. No, but like, you know how it is. You got to work real quick with acrylic. And this is really tough with your non-dominant. um, yeah, I was sold. And I probably have more polygel videos in the beginning of my channel than I do now because I just mostly do nail art now. But yeah, once upon a time that was all I was using. So what do you guys prefer? I always think it's awesome when people do the acrylics because I don't, you know, once upon a time I did do them, but I cannot do it anymore. Like it smells so bad for me that I can't even get past finding out if I could actually do it. I tried that one time, maybe a couple of years ago on my channel, and then I just never picked up on it. But yeah, so I'm just trying to flatten it out. I feel like there's too much in the middle, but like I said, when you're working with your non-dominant hand, this is probably best because then you have all the time in the world to make sure it's looking right. But also, if you are just using your regular hand, I mean, this is great opportunity to get it to where you don't even have to file as much. That part I like because I hate filing. It's just a lot of work. I mean, I like it. It's like I have a love-hate relationship with it because I love manual filing, but I hate having to file because it's messy and it takes too much effort. Which is probably why I switched to like full cover tips on this channel because I just like getting to the art. And this does take a good amount of time, as you can see. Let's see what we got. Gel and acrylic. Ooh, builder gel. Like builder gel in a pot or builder gel in a bottle? Because I always wonder, is it the point of using the brush? If using, I don't even know if I have builder in a bottle. I have rubber-based gel in a bottle. But like I'm so used to using my own brush, but I guess when you use the builder in a bottle, you can just use the brush that it comes with. Right now I'm just making sure that this thing is nice and smooth. I can see I got a dang air bubble in there and I don't really want to fix it because then I have to redo it. I've seen people, ooh, I could probably get rid of it. I have a syringe from my, do I have a skinny syringe? Oh, I just hit my head. Oh no, I have like a super large syringe from my drug days. I wish I had I have a tinier one. This is massive. I have a tinier one, but I think I'd have to dig into my needles for that. Oh man. I don't have a small one? Surely I must have a small one. Hi, Christina. Happy Friday. How are you? I am just trying to figure out my life right now. I don't have a tiny. You can use a syringe to remove the air bubbles, but maybe I should just use a needle to get into it. I just don't even think I have needles nearby. I have my crocheting needle. Oh, that's right. I was sewing before something. Not my pants. Pop the bubble. And the bubble goes pop. No, I'm sorry. I'm just going to squish this and try to close it up and cover the hole without creating another bubble. Anybody else love practicing with their less dominant hand? A few years back, I would alternate hands every year so I can practice with my non-dominant. I should have, I keep saying it, I'm going to do that. This year I'm going to use my right hand, and I never do. Because I honestly feel not confident at the moment. All right, I have a divot. Covered up the hole, I removed the bubble, covered up the hole, and now I just have a little divot. And I just want to cover that. But I think this is as perfect as it's going to be after I smooth this out. Okay, go. So I'll probably do the filing offline. I think this is it. I might actually keep these on for a while. Because they're not going to be too long, you know. That's good. Enjoying the day. I was totally waiting for 4 o'clock so I can start enjoying my day. I think I've worked, 50, 60 hours. And for fun. I mean, it wasn't fun because I was trying to get stuff done, but like I said, because it's stuff I like to do, I don't consider it as, I mean, I consider that as fun. I think a lot of weird things are fun. Sad. This polygel, I don't know. Has anybody experienced heat spikes off of polygel? Because this one really doesn't have any. The hard gel did. So, but it's also brand to brand. I've used some other brands that don't have a heat spike. But it's always curious to know in case anyone ends up, like if I see a video and it's a nice, gel or whatever, and someone says there's a heat spike, I'm like, nope, not doing it. Because I'll forget. I'll be that person. And I've done it so many times where I'm just like da-da-da watching TV or whatever. And then all of a sudden my freaking finger's burning. But just curing this up. I mean, I forgot how long you're supposed to leave these suckers in the light. 60 seconds for LED and 2 minutes for UV. And it, since they have their own lamp and they call it an 18G LED, it says 60 seconds in an 18G LED. So I don't know of any other lamps like this mouse lamp from a cart, but I don't know what a G is. like what's 18G? Because I saw they put out a new lamp and it's a different number. And I was like, oh, well, my lamp is still working, so I'm not getting it. But anywho, I feel like I should go shorter. Just a little bit. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this too short or not short enough? Okay. This Gelish Polygel Natural Clear is natural clear. It's not clear clear. It's like sea glass clear, if you're wondering. But I love this stuff. Ooh, I think the polygel is shorter than the... I'm going to have to file this down. But this hand I'm going to do polygel. This hand I'm going to do clear gel. I'm going to paint them all the same color. I'm going to do a French tip. And then I'm using Maniology. I'm going to do like a lace on top of the French. And it's going to be the colors of my work logo. So I'll kind of be like brown nosing, but not really. But let me file this down with the sides and a tip. And again, I'll just do the rest later because homegirl needed to eat something. Oh, wrong one. I'm like, where's my file? And the other reason why I like Polygel too is I feel like it's much softer, or it is much softer than acrylic when filing. And I like to hand file. So at the time when I was starting out with Polygel, I was like, oh, this is great because, you know, it'll not ruin my files right away. But acrylic is hard. Ooh, I am getting mad hungry. Surprisingly enough, though, Dexter doesn't care. He's roaming around somewhere. He normally is, like, at this time jumping on me, trying to get off the line. But he kind of did that, like I said, during my meeting. He's been doing that in my meetings all week, all half of last week. I'm gonna have to shorten this one, but that's good. I think I like this length better, to be honest, for work purposes, of course. If I had any say in it, I'd probably make it mad long, but I don't want them looking at my nails like, what? Where'd my, oh, here it went. At my last job, when I was doing the channel, I had one hand a different design, the other hand a different design, and like they knew I had a channel just by looking at my hands, because you know, why would I be rocking two different lengths, two different designs? And you know, I don't want that happening again. I don't want any of them to know that, like, I've got a channel. Is that the same with you guys? Like, how, I mean, for anyone that has any sector in your life that you don't want them to know you have a channel? Alrighty. Okay. I think this is it. I'm going to take a mini break, stuff my face, finish the rest of my hands, file them all up, and then hopefully I'll get to sleep early, but something tells me I'm not. But anyway, you guys, tomorrow, for my night at the Improv, we just came off an awesome live. I want to thank everyone that was there just to watch and there to actually do the night at the Improv. It wasn't easy, but we all came out with amazing designs. Thank you, Lena. Thank you, Jeannie. Thank you, E, for showing up and doing that with me. It was so much fun. We'll have to do something similar like that down the road. But for tomorrow night, because we're nearing St. Patrick's Day is going to be Monday. So I do have to do a Halloween St. Patrick's Day design for my Make It Halloweeny 2025. So tomorrow's Night at the Improv episode is going to be showing my St. Patrick's Day Halloween set. And I'm kind of excited to show it because this could kind of trip me up a little bit. It was like, how can you make St. Patrick's Day, which is like a bright and happy, be merry type of design, to be more Halloweeny and brooding and scary or gory? And the last couple times I made it Halloweeny by just coming up with a statement like, you know, love me or die for Valentine's Day. And then for Lena's birthday, I did the have a killer birthday and had blood dripping. But this one, it was like, first thing that came to mind was the leprechaun. And if you don't know, like, I don't like dolls, I don't like clowns. I apparently don't like leprechauns because I have never seen that movie and refused to see it. However, I did watch it in research for tomorrow's design, and it wasn't as scary as I thought it would be, but I'm more scared of the character and what the character looks like. So in a sense, it was a little traumatic for me, but I didn't find any ideas with that. I was like, I'm not drawing the leprechaun first off and putting it on my nail. No, because then that thing is going to come to life and murder me in my sleep. I'm just saying. I know we're going down a rabbit hole here, but I did come up with something else, so hopefully it'll be good enough. But anyway, we're going to be doing that tomorrow. And then for the next week ahead, I am going to be doing my normal crochet videos. And then we have my worldly Josieisms. I'm still going off the safest country list, which I think is silly, but interesting at the same time. And then hopefully I get to see you all again at the live at 5. Hopefully by then I'll have another PR for you. I am expecting some from Varnail, and then of course from Maniology. So it'll be fun. At any rate, thank you so much, you guys, for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. It's always nice chilling with you, especially after a long, hard week. And I hope that you guys enjoy your weekend. And safe travels wherever you go. And hopefully I'll get to see you next week because I'm going to be traveling myself and I really don't want anything bad to happen. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And I'll see you again next time. Love you. Thanks. Bye. Oh, shoot. Hi, just Nikki. Did I miss all that? That's so weird. I didn't see. Okay. I think there's a delay on my phone. There's no messages coming on my phone, and then there's messages on the laptop. Nice. All right. I've been missing some of your messages in the chat. Oh my God. I was wondering why it was silent. Okay, let me just read this real quick. Craziness. Hi, Nikki. Sorry I didn't see you. Sorry I didn't say hi. I have my phone and it's not showing any of your messages. And then on the laptop, I see everyone's messages. Okay. Oh, thank you, Christina, so much for your little sticker. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Okay. Thank you so much, Christina. I really appreciate it. Okay, good, Sandra. You're parked. Drive safe again when you go back home. Yes, heat spikes are terrible. Oh, thank you, Sandra. I really like how Polygel works out because you can make it really nice. Ooh. Yeah, I'm so jealous. I can't afford that delivery fee, so we go and get it. Let me see. And then yeah, hi Nikki. I totally didn't see this. This is terrible. The Leprechaun. You watched it? No, I actually watched the Leprechaun at night. I have no time during the day. I try to watch YouTube videos during the day, but if I'm not doing that, I'm working hard. Okay. Okay, you guys. Oh, I think I caught up with everybody's. I need to place this laptop closer. This phone is useless. I mean, what's YouTube doing with my life? It's messing up. It's messing me up. All right. Ugh. Thank you again. Sorry for that. I'm really going this time. Sorry I missed the chats, but I'm caught up and I'll see you guys again. At least you know we were talking. I know. Well, yeah, I turned my head to the laptop and I see all these messages and here it says nothing. The last thing I say, it says, I'm good, enjoying the day from Christina. So I'm like, what the freaking fuck? See, oh, I'm brave. Yeah, I am. I am, because I knew I was going to be a little traumatized. I still have to get the nerve to watch Chucky, because I heard that the TV show was good and I want to get to that, but I want to watch the movies first. But anyway, yes. Have a great weekend. I will see you all, and till next time. Bye.